Welcome back to Friday Football Focus, everybody. The St. Joseph Knights have lost four losses entering the playoffs, but have a pretty good feeling about their chances in their playoff game.
Yeah, all four of those setbacks were against schools that made the playoffs. Tonight, St. Joe's hosting Troy from Fullerton. Here comes the Rooster, Kevin Roos, live in our Santa Maria newsroom with the highlights.
That rooster sounds like it's being strangled or something. I don't know. Hey, guys, you know, Joey can appreciate this, right? Okay, so this season's been kind of like the Amazing Race for St. Joseph. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? Well, they're in the playoffs, and the reason why they had such a difficult preseason schedule against teams like Arroyo Grande, St. Bonaventure, Sherman Oaks of Notre Dame, or not flip that around, Notre Dame of Sherman Oaks. Well, that was to get them ready for the CIF Division 5, postseason here, which is a very difficult schedule for St. Joseph now. But they're taking on a Troy team tonight that also had three tough losses to some very good teams. All three of those teams also making the playoffs as well. So both teams can attest to losing to playoff teams. Would they be ready for the test tonight in week 1 of the playoffs? Well, let's get to the highlights. Warriors coming in tonight with about 80 players on their roster. St. Joe a little less. They had around 40 players on their roster. Sort of a David and Goliath matchup. We'll see how it goes. First quarter, Warriors already up 7-0. Dino Maldonado to the back of the end zone. Nate Guzman with the great grab. And just like that, we're knotted up at 7. Guzman looking a little bit like Odell Beckham Jr. with that great catch. Both defenses would play great in the first half. A lot of penalties in the first half. So this one would be tied up at 7 at the half. Now we move to the third quarter. Knights with the ball. Maldonado going deep and hooking up again here with Guzman. Who else? Another spectacular catch. I think he only knows how to make spectacular catches. 14-7 Knights. But back come the Warriors marching down the field on 4th and 2. They go for it. Josiah Norwood's pass is knocked away by Zach Morris. I loved him on Saved by the Bell. Morris with the great play right there. Knights in business now, coming back the other way. The fans are into it. Here comes St. Joseph. They give the ball to C.J. Cole. He'll get some help from the blockers up front. He'll get the first down and oh, so much more. That was about a 20-yard play right there, almost into your living room. And then a few plays later, I don't know about Troy. They must have been bad this year because they're going to get some Cole in their stocking. C.J. Cole, that is. Here he is into the end zone, and the Knights are now up 21-7. Back come the Warriors. Skylar Taylor fights his way into the end zone. And just like that, Troy is back in this game, down 21-14. Things getting interesting. Now on the ensuing kickoff. I only show you the ensuing kickoff because something great happens, right? DJ DeRicio fielding it down around the 13-yard line. He's going to get some blocking help as well. He'll get past the 50. He'll stay inbounds. He cuts back the other way. Headed for the end zone. One tackler to beat, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Knights up 28-14. People's vacations aren't even as long as that trip was down the field. 28-14 on the 87-yard run. And then a little bit later in the fourth quarter, C.J. Cole into the end zone again for another touchdown. He'd have 3 touchdowns on the night. Maldonado and Guzman hooking up for 2. Knights go on to roll big, 41-21. All right, guys, Troy gets an early jump on their holiday shopping. St. Joe, they're going to continue on into the playoffs, into the quarterfinals in Division 5, and they'll be at Calabasas next Friday night. So wish the Knights all the best next Friday night. For the Friday Football Focus, Kevin Roos here in the Santa Maria newsroom. Guys, sending it back to you.
All right, Kevin, again, thanks for the patience and sticking around for another segment. Joey loves the Rooster, doesn't he?
My favorite thing.
All right, for the first time since 2012, Santa Barbara High School got to break out their playoff jerseys, transformed from the Dons into the Golden Tornado. SB received an at-large entry into the CIF Division 9 playoffs. Their opponent, Agoura, overcame an 0-7 start, won the Canyon League with 3 victories. This game looked like a toss-up on paper. Hey, they beat you Royal Highlanders, right?
Well, they were horrible.
Hey, let's see how it played out on the gridiron. Start this one off midway through the second quarter. Dons up 13-7. They make a nice goal line stand, stuffed in Agoura Hills on third down. This leads to a field goal for Agoura. They cut the lead to 3 points. Golden Tornadoes back on offense. Frankie Gambardella to Gabe Morella, but he takes a shot. Ball comes loose. Chargers recover. However, the Tornado defense would hold. Manny Vega and Jonathan Orozco come up with a big third down stop. Back on the ball now, Donovan Zavaleta taking the handoff, and he's going to run through a would-be tackler to pick up some big yards, but that drive would stall after that. So the Chargers ball, and Spencer Lynn dumping off to Joey Spence, who's going to turn up field for a nice game.
Joey.
Hey, good name. Lynn again, dropping back, rolls out, makes Pretty nice throw across his body, and that's where Morgan Koff is inside the 5-yard line. Chargers need to move quickly. Time running out in the first half. They'll get the go-ahead touchdown as Lynn going to find Koff on a slant route. What a game Koff had. 17-13 Agoura at halftime. Second half now, and Lynn just playing catch with our boy Koff. He hits him on the out route, and then he's going to find him again, this time on a deep post. What a throw. Koff doing the rest. Another Chargers touchdown, so Agoura up 24-13. The whole team feeling it now. Here's a horde of Chargers stuffing Ruben Velez for no gain. Chargers ball now. It's just getting ridiculous. Lynn going to loft this one up, and yep, here he is again. Morgan Koff just coming down with it. Kids having quite a game. Golden Tornadoes would get the ball back. They need points in a hurry. Gambardella going to heave this one downfield. Hangs up, though, and there he is. Connor Pierce, the interception. So the end of the third is not looking good for Santa Barbara High School. Fourth quarter now. Golden Tornado turning to the run game, and Zavaleta slicing and dicing his way for a first down.
They need to repaint his helmet.
This is a Golden Tornado. You don't touch those uniforms. Field goal. It's just a one-score game now. So 24-16. Chargers ball again. Are you sick of this guy? Yeah, Santa Barbara is. It's Koff again, a first down. A couple of penalties from the Agoura sideline would kill the drive, giving Santa Barbara another chance. Jeremiah Nicholson in at quarterback. Running ability helps Santa Barbara get back on track. He's going to make a big run here, but kind of gets shaken up on the play. So Santa Barbara turns it back to Gambardella, but Agoura's defense gets the big stop it needs, and that's it for this one. Santa Barbara loses. Final score 24-16. The Golden Tornado finally make the playoffs again since 2012, but they end their season 5-6, and here comes the Pacifica highlights.
This was a great game. Fresh off their first Pacific View League title in football in school history, the Tritons expected to do some real damage in the CIF Division 7 playoffs. Behind their offensive stars, Raul Sandoval, Thomas Duckett, you're going to see a lot of him tonight, and Daniel Moraga. The Tritons putting up more than 500 yards per game. So let's get right into it. Pacifica entering as the top seed in Division 7. They're hosting Linfield Christian. It was a great game. Big plays, lots of touchdowns. First possession of the game, Simeon Burns with the keeper. He loses the ball to the Lions. So the Tritons pick it up. Pacifica's Adam Velasquez jumps on top of it, and they're in business. Cue the great Thomas Duckett, the dude balling out. He's gone. It would only be the start of his wonderful night. Touchdown Tritons at 7-0 Pacifica. Lions back with it now. Burns with the keeper here. He was running all night long. He's a wide receiver as well. First down, Linfield Christian. A few plays later, Burns rolling out, airs it out. Check out this grab. Savi Cravens on the other end. Huge play. Touchdown Lions. And this game is tied at 7. Next Pacifica drive, all Duckett. Dude literally touched it every play. Runs the sweep outside, 12 yards, first down. Now up the middle, Duckett pushing the pile forward. Look at him just carrying guys on top of him. Third handoff in a row now, Duckett again. The workhorse picking up another first down. And then the play of the drive, you got to check this one out, Mike. Duckett is going to take it outside, but has great vision, sweeps it right back in, and that is going to tack on a penalty for a late hit there. It's 14-7 Pacifica. Duckett just an amazing night. More trouble for the Lions. The punter can't handle it. It's a bad snap. So Pacifica pounces. They tackle him down there. It's inside the 5-yard line. And another star for Pacifica, Raul Sandoval, their quarterback with the keeper. He goes in. It is now 21-7 Pacifica. And the defense was strong all night as well. The Lions turn it over again on the next drive. Burns picked off by Velasquez. He had a heck of a night for the linebacker. So the offense goes back out, turns it over to guess who? Duckett. A fantastic runner, great vision, another big run here, takes it to the 16-yard line, and then he'd finish it off. Duckett with another touchdown on a solid run. Guys barely touched him. The offensive line was fantastic. The 5'10", 190-pound senior even smiling at the camera after that run. I was like, dude, nice run. He said, thanks, man. Then Linfield Christian not giving up, though, down 28-7. Burns finds his slot receiver for a first down. So the Lions keeping things interesting here. They were putting up a lot of yardage. Then Burns keeping it himself, sliding for the first down. You know how many NFL guys can't do that? Safe. He's a high school kid who can slide. And then Burns would follow up that play with a Jim Carrey beautiful pass to the end zone. Cravens on the other end once again. Great grab and catch. The extra point would be blocked, so it's 28-13. So the ensuing kickoff, Richard Valdiva Yeah, great return here. Got to watch this thing. He grabs it. They were doing like these pooch kicks all night, so he's not even really the guy who would be normally fielding kickoffs, but he returns it all the way down to the 35-yard line, and that sets up Sandoval for a big touchdown run. Both teams would add a bunch more points after this as well, but Sandoval goes in for the touchdown as I try to get out of the way from breaking my kneecaps. Pacifica holds on 63-41. They are now 9-2 as they head into the quarterfinals at home against St. Paul.
Just roll that for Friday football's finest.
That was awesome. All right, after exiting the rough Marmonte League, the Moorpark Musketeers back in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. And tonight they visited Ventura in an all-Ventura County Division V playoff game. Friday Football Focus reporter Trevor Saffel joining us live now with the game in studio. Hey, Trevor.
Hey, Joey. Well, the Ventura Cougars used a balanced attack to share Channel League crown with Dos Pueblos, and Santa Barbara quarterback Jack Gutierrez had 14 touchdown passes, while running back Brock Mortensen, he knows how to find the end zone. He had 11 touchdowns. Tonight's game against Moorpark figured to be a hard-hitting, competitive first-round matchup. Opening drive for Ventura. Crucial moment on 4th and short. Gutierrez finds Stubb to convert the first down in the red zone. Then Brock Mortensen in the backfield, and this Cougar can fly up and over the pile for the short TD. Ventura scores first. It's 7-0. Ensuing possession from Moorpark, Gosselin connects with Zane Pope on a short 8-yard out route, but Pope has the yards after catch. How about 72 of them? And it's 1 play and 1 touchdown for the Musketeer offense, and we are all tied up at 7. And later in the quarter, Moorpark threatening, but on 3rd down, Brandon Gooding gets the sack to make it a 4th and long, and Moorpark goes for the field goal, but Connor McDermott goes Connor McBlocked. We stay tied at 7. Cougars with the ball now, and Mortensen takes the handoff, waits for the hole, and then takes off untouched up the middle for the 26-yard touchdown, his second of the night. Ventura takes the lead 14-7. After stopping Moorpark on 4th down, Cougars take over on offense, and I think they had 1 play in the playbook tonight. Give the ball to Brock Mortensen and see what happens. Look at 70 already celebrating. He knows how this one ends. Mortensen gets the hat trick with his 3rd score, 89 yards. Still not sure if Moorpark has gotten a hand on him all night. 21-7 Ventura. Moorpark looking to climb back into this one, and this helps. How about this catch in the back of the end zone by Zane Pope? Hey, we'll see you later on Friday's finest. Musketeers missed the extra point, and they now trail 21-13. Later in the second, Cougars driving, and Stubbs catches a screen pass, and then he just starts breaking ankles and juking guys out their cleats, embarrassing them on the defense before being taken down at the 20. And then that's going to lead to this. Brock with the rock, and it's a race to the pylon. Brock's finally going to get touched here, but it doesn't matter. He's got his 4th score of the first half. Now just before halftime from the 9-yard line. Look at the patience of Mortensen. Waiting, and he's gone. He's going to take this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. You only have so much gas in the tank. He gets taken down. And that's going to, Ventura's just going to cap it off with a touchdown pass here from Gutierrez to Joey Thompson. Ventura goes into halftime with a 35-13 lead, and they coast in the second half to a 35-19 victory. Ventura wins, moves to 8-3 on the year, and more importantly, they are into the CIF Division quarterfinals. Up next is a game against Capistrano Valley. Moorpark finishes a solid 7-4 on the season. Reporting live in the studio, Trevor Saffel. Back to you guys.
Trevor, the Brock Mortensen show is, Now to the CIF Division III playoffs, where Newbury Park was at Edison and Huntington Beach. You know, every star needs an understudy. Back in Week 8, Newbury Park quarterback and Oklahoma commit Cameron Rising separated his shoulder, so the Panthers caught up Braden Handy from JV. He's been terrific. Panthers have plenty of offensive weapons around him, like 1,000-yard runner Ryan Matlock, receiver Chris Brooks. Big thanks to the ASU Cronkite Sports Bureau for these first half highlights from Edison. And hey, Newbury Park, after an interception in the end zone, Josh Madison. So it's 7-0. Edison bouncing right back, 22-yard touchdown strike from Griffin O'Connor to Sean Calamo. Still in the first quarter, O'Connor rolling out, finding Calamo again. 3-yard touchdown pass. Edison up 14-7. Second quarter, they extend the lead. Jack Carmichael catching a screen pass, runs it in, 21-7. And here comes Newbury Park in the second quarter. They drive to the goal line, had to settle for a Dario Lunghetto field goal, so it's 21-10, but the Panthers would get back in the end zone. Ryan Matlock takes it outside, and nice break of the tackle, foot race. He's going to win that, and it's 21-17 Edison, but Edison just kept on scoring. O'Connor with the quarterback keeper to make it 28-17, and Edison wins 49-24. So the Panthers finish their year at 7-4. They still have another year with quarterback Cameron Rising. Joey?
All right, we're going to jump over to Division II now, Mike. St. Bonaventure Seraphs hitting the road to take on Murrieta Valley. The Nighthawks put up 70 points earlier this year to beat Oaks Christian. The visiting Seraphs would need a strong game from star running back Chuck Wick to win this shootout, and they really got it. St. Bonaventure on the field here. Their quarterback, Mason Quant, he finds it, runs it into the end zone at 7-0 St. Bonnie. Then Quant to Jacob Bravo. He takes it down to the Seraph 1 later in the first. And Wick, there he is, flipping up and in over to the end zone. That's a touchdown. St. Bonaventure back with it here. He's going to get sacked, though, the quarterback, Murrieta Valley's Brandon Ramos in that play. So it's 3rd down and 10. The Seraph's quarterback with a long pass, and there's J.R. Waters, 87 yards. The camera can barely stay up with him, and pretty nice play there, good for the touchdown. Huge pass, and then we're going to go here to another big play, just big play after big play. An easy 3-yard touchdown is coming up here from Murrieta Valley. It is then 21-20. Murrieta Valley's up. Pass from Quant to Wick is complete on this play as we're in the second quarter. Nice little move there at the 10, and Wick fights forward. He'd lose the ball, but he jumps back on it at the 2-yard line, and St. Bonaventure would punch that in, but they'd end up falling to Murrieta Valley 63-34. We'll have more highlights from Division II as Oaks Christian was at home coming up in a bit.
And we're going to have Division 12 highlights. Santa Paula hit the road, destination the Inland Empire. Stick and stay, those highlights on the way.